Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Corbin. I just wanted to go over a few things today about how you could start learning some basic chords on the guitar. Um, and we just getting those basic chords down is so important. And learning some strumming patterns is good too. And I may go over that in the future. But as of right now, I just want to go over a few basic chords for if you're looking to pick up a guitar, if you're learning to try and learn how to play guitar. If you're looking to do that, then this is the video for you. We're gonna go over G chord, we're gonna go over E chord, and we're gonna go over D chord. So just a few basic ones. We're not gonna go over all of them, but I like to go over a few basic ones. So we'll start with the E minor. We'll do an E minor instead of a full E. So in E minor, this is one of the easiest chords on guitar, if not the easiest. So you take your middle finger and you put it on the fifth or the second fret of the A string. You take your ring finger and you put it on the fourth string, which is the D string, and you put that on the second fret, and then you strum. And that is your E minor. So that's a basic E minor chord. So you have second fret, this is the first fret, this is the second fret, and you use those two fingers on strings 4 and 5, the A and the D string, and you just put them together on the second fret, and there's your E minor. So pretty basic chord, pretty simple chord. That's a good chord. One of the first chords I learned was an E minor. I think it might have been the first one, and so it's a really good chord to learn. It goes into a lot of songs. It's implemented into a lot of songs that you hear on the radio and you hear on all over the world today. So, and a lot of pop songs too. So another one we'll go over is G chord. So for a G chord, you can play it a few different ways, but my favorite way of playing the G chord is your middle finger is going on the third fret of the low E string. So this low E string right here. Your ring finger goes on the third fret of the B string, and then your pinky finger goes on the high E string on the third fret there. And that's one of the easiest ways you could play it, and it sounds like this. So very good full sounding chord. Another big chord that's used in a lot of songs, and it's you can use just a few chords and make a lot of music with these few basic chords. So again, G chord, really good chord to learn, and honestly probably one of my favorite chords because there's so many variations you can add to it. So and then we'll do one more. So we'll do a D chord. Excuse me, we'll do a D chord, and this one is on the second fret. So we're still staying on the second and the third fret here, and we want to put our pointer finger on the second fret of the G string. Put your middle finger on the third or the second fret of the high E. So you got the second fret G string, middle finger second fret high E string, and then you have your ring finger on the third fret of the B string, and it sounds like this. And that goes really well with G and D really go together really well. So if you ever wanted to start writing music, or if you wanted to start getting into covering songs, those two chords are really popular. And so learning those two chords when you're trying to learn music and when you're trying to learn guitar is really important. And these are the first ones that you should be learning because they're the most basic ones, and you can do a lot with them. So I hope that helps somebody today. And again, if you have any questions or anything, you can leave them in the comments. And yeah, there's a few chords that you can implement into many songs if you ever want to start picking up the guitar, and learning how to play. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye guys.